Hello and welcome back to part 42 of Bloodborne. In the last part, we had gotten this sweet new crown, and in this part, we are using it!
In order to discuss with whoever this is.
But here lieth our throne.
She's using the royal the royal us, and the royal get the fuck out of here.
I still like the statue.
I love the statues. Leads me to believe we're in a community of stone people.
Actually, it makes me think that this is more a Greek society as opposed to a European one.
Nah.
Well, Greece is European, just Southern European.
Yeah. The edge of Europe.
All right, Annalise.
Ruler of the vile blood.
And sworn enemy of the church.
Fuck the church.
So why are the vile bloods the enemies of the church again?
Basically because the healing church is the enemy of the vile bloods.
Wretched mask.
So why is the church the enemy of the vile bloods?
Who started it is the real question.
Well, no, honestly, it's a real question for me. What ideologies do they have that forces them against each other?
Share in our
Probably conflict. The healing church wants power. Vile bloods want power, but there could only be one powerful faction.
That is not how society actually works. You can have multiple powerful factions as long as they're not competing for the same type of power.
Nah.
very well.
Yes.
And as far as we've seen, the vile bloods aren't really a religious faction. They're more or less a military faction.
Till the spreading corruption burn.
I mean, sure, the Blood Church is a military faction, but it's a military faction as a secondary feature as opposed to a primary one.
Thou art too a vile blood.
Well, for all intents and purposes, the healing church started it. They're the ones who created Yarn and Blood. They're the ones who dug deep into Annalise's diary, finding all kinds of hidden shit they shouldn't have their eyes on. They don't deserve it.
For the honor.
Like what? The Ligarius' foot size?
Nah. Ligarius. I didn't even explain yet that Martyr Ligarius did intend to destroy Queen Annalise. He did intend to abolish the Vile Bloods once and for all, but he was defeated, and upon being defeated, he martyred himself by sealing up Queen Annalise behind the illusion throne.
Okay.
But in order to keep the seal active, he basically had to sacrifice himself, body and soul.
So that's why we find him suffering from permafrost, sitting on a chair, and cosplaying as Rama.
We have 163,000 goddamn blood echoes.
With which you will level up 4 times.
I'm a king. Behold, my subjects, my land, my kingdom, my lady. Strength. Skill.
And skill.
More power. I hit you once, I deal +4. I hit you again, I hit +8. I hit you a third time, it's +12. The power is all mine.
Alright, so what is the next thing that we're doing in this episode, Mr. Cloud, now that we have successfully contracted vile bloodness?
Well, we are eventually going back into everybody's favorite Chalice Land, because Lord knows we gotta alternate we got our optional side quest progress, which is now completed because we have met Queen Annalise and activated the Hunter's Lamppost in her chamber. We had made a little main quest progress that sent us on this little tangent in the first place. So effectively, we are chipping away at each of the 3 objectives right now. Chalice, optional, and main. And self.
A self quest. Ooh.
The quest for self-perfection, especially by royal idolatry.
Now, remember, Cloud, perfection is a myth. You can never fully obtain it.
And I'm gonna get more blood because I'm out of blood. I need some more. I'm going down, and they're going down, and they're gonna give me blood today.
Yeah, I can't come up with more lyrics, dude. I'm sorry.
Speeding up and throwing up because I'm moving too damn fast. I'm killing this and going fast and gonna get everything else.
And there we go.
See, we understood what just happened, and that's how.
Yes, we do.
And that's how it's gonna be from now on. I'm not gonna cut. I'm gonna show you that I did in fact do things in order to get stuff, and there it is.
You also get about 10,000 blood echoes each time you do that trip.
Something like that. Yeah,
no, it's closer to 2,000, isn't it? Because you had 10k when you were leaving.
I wasn't paying attention. If you clear out all of Central Yharnam, then you get almost 10,000 blood echoes.
Okay.
Almost. Even with the moon rune active, you are hard pressed to make any real level progress by going to the first area of the game. Yes.
Oh, do you not want to go to the Moodside Lake?
There's nowhere else to go that's interesting. I mean, we could go to the No, actually, no. The Hypogean Gal's deactivated now. The Hypogean Gal in the Unseen Village headstone would send you back to the place where if you got captured by a Sackman, that was your escape route. But because we had caused the Blood Moon to advance, now that lamppost no longer functions.
Okay. I thought we were going to Chalice 3. Isn't this Chalice 2?
This is Chalice 3. That's the lower Thumerian Chalice. We had the last boss we had taken out here were the fat trio.
The triplet of Watchers.
The three fatties. And in this...
Yeah, that barely helps at all. I mean, it does help, so it's nice, but it barely helps.
Jesus Christ, that's real nice. I don't want to fight. Kind of. I will fight if I must. Let me know that my weapon is incredibly puny.
There, we've slayed the Bellbringer.
Now, we need more people who have vulnerability to fire. Like that big garbage blob over there. Piece of shit.
And you fell down the hole.
No. Oh, chaos. I love it when there are lots of enemies in the same arena. I can hit them all at once. I can get clobbered by them all at once. Knock them down ladders. Tell them to go screw themselves. And their mothers.
And that's a sideswipe attack.
Stupid garbage blobby. I know your weakness. You don't like my puny saw cleaver. Spear.
Oh, he didn't drop anything, though.
I should probably call it the spear cleaver.
Goodbye, Warg.
Wargs can't climb ladders. They don't have thumbs.
I mean, if the ladder were on a significant slant, he'd be able to climb it just fine.
Yeah. It's a little shrouded in here. I hope I don't run into something bad.
The rope Molotov cocktail.
The rope Molotov...
Or is that just a Molotov cocktail on a rope?
It's, it's a Molotov cocktail that you can throw behind you instead of throwing in front of you. You're supposed to use it while you're running, as I understand it. I don't think I've ever used it myself. It's probably for good reason. The projectile items like the Molotov cocktail or pebbles or God, what is the other projectile thing? Or oil urns. They all lose their efficacy as the game goes on because the enemies gain more health, more defense, and more power in general.
You know, just like Aria of Sorrow.
Yes.
Never actually used the damn handguns in that game because although they're definitely effective against specific enemy types, that you get them too late to where they would actually be useful.
Yeah. They might as well have just made it an upgrade to something you were using this whole time. But they didn't think of that.
Mostly because they were riding the cock of Symphony of the Night too hard.
Symphony in the Night uses lots and lots of guns.
Well, not lots of guns, but, you know, lots of different styles of weapons.
For my next trip, I'm going to make that fatty disappear.
By stabbing him in the feet.
Fat ass motherfucker. Come here. 1,400 on a visceral. Very nice.
Yes. Leaping strike him.
Ow. Your delay will be the undoing of you, fat one.
5,000 souls.
Not too shabby. Doors open. Go groping.
Alright, so what boss are we doing here? Is it another Watcher of the Old Ones?
Treasure room. This is a revisit boss, actually, but with a twist. I love bosses with a twist.
Oh, is it just another Hellhound?
No. We will see Hellhound at some point, just not right now. He's sleeping.
Undead Giant, okay.
Ah, but this is a new improved undead giant. He has chains. Woo-hoo-hoo.
Yeah, but you're still ripping them apart really quickly.
Ripping him apart because I hit his weak spot. If you hit him in the weak spot, he takes critical damage. But after you destroy the weak spot, then it goes away.
Okay.
Just hit him in the back. That is the attack. Watch out for the swinging balls.
Now, the individual Morningstar heads on his back, do those actually hurt?
Yeah, but they only hurt during specific instances. For example, right now he's using his club, so the game is saying the balls on his back are not the weapons.
Right.
Oh, that was impressive ground quake.
Not really. I mean, it didn't have nearly the splash damages like Ares had.
Now he's added a new attack. That is the I'm going to move slowly and lure you into a false sense of security while I whip you to death with 16 balls. The balls of 8 dead men. Oh, they're going.
Oh, and they glitch out too, of course.
They're going all over the place. This is a game that uses funny Raggedy Ann physics. Uses it well.
So, do you know what the stagger state is for the Undead Giant?
Lots of damage.
Really?
You can't
Just lots of damage?
you can't use your gun in order to trigger the stagger state. The only way to do it is to inflict critical hit damage in a series. But if you do inflict critical hit damage in a series, then yes, you do get an opportunity to do visceral.
That's weird for me because he is still human. And I know he's large, but didn't Amygdala actually have a stagger state as well?
He did, yeah. It's difficult to access. The bigger foes always have harder to access visceral states. But the bigger foes usually are the easier foes to fight, just in general.
Yeah.
For example, this guy's really not a threat. You just have to you gotta get used to the dodge timings. You gotta know when to get away, when to attack. When he starts swinging like this, that actually opens him up pretty good. Oh, he just kicked me.
And that kick does like three-quarters of your health.
Hell yeah.
Maybe the kick is actually the stagger spot.
Nah. Club.
I mean, he does go up on one leg to do that.
I'm so angry. Come at me, giant bleeding foe. Yeah. I'm gonna chip away at you like 4 in a row. Yes! That's it. Go get him. Haha!
Visceral his face!
In his brains!
Yay!
Yeah. And in the next part,
Adept Damp Blood Gem.
we might check out what that blood gem is.
Okay, so in the next part I'll ask that question then.
Okay. See y'all later.